any challenges that are going to come our way, and they really will come our way for every one of us. So come forward and back, and then come into the center. And from this position, I'd like you just to lift and lower. That's it. Lift and lower. Okay, so just getting the movement here where you're closing and opening space. And then you're just going to hold on laterally to the sides of your ribs, and then just do a little circle. That's it. And then we're going to go around the other side. Okay, there we go. 2 and 1. Okay, you will need your mini ball as well. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that now. Got so much to fit in. I'm going to do a front raise. I'm going to open the arm. I'm going to come in and lower the other side. Up and open, and then in and lower. I'm going to circle the right arm. The circle's going to go at the side of my body, and then the other side. Yes, I'm going to kind of go out laterally. My next one, I'm going to do in front. Yes, I'm going to come in front of the body. And that's it. Lovely. All right. And now from there, bring your arms up into your elbows nice and wide. And then we're going to come around to your right and then to your left. And again, round to your right and then left. 2 more. So taking it round, open out, taking the elbow around as far as you can. Hands down, and then we're going to come straight into an extension and then into your flexion. Yeah. So we have extension and flexion. And again, extension and flexion. 2 more. 1 and through. Last time. 1 and through. Okay. Come into your middle position, taking your right hand at the side of your head and drop it through and lift it open. And again, drop it through and lift it open. Now, our next one, I'm going to do 1 more, because I'm going to drop it through, lift it open, and then lift up to the sky. Back in and lower, other side. So we do 2, just with the elbows, so keeping the range short. And the next one, we're going to come down, we're going to come open, up, in, and back down. Hands onto the side, and then we go off side to side. And we go side to side. Okay. 2 more, 1 and 2. And then we're going to roll it up. Okay. Shoulders back and down. We're going to circle the arm at the side of the body, and then we're going to circle the arm in front of the body. Okay. Now I'm going to start to move the legs. So I'm going to step out laterally to my right and close. Lateral to close. Lateral and close. Yeah. Now bring the arm in a circle. 1. Yeah. So the right arm moves and the right leg moves, and then the left arm. We're going to do a single and a single, and then 2 doubles. 1, but just taking them both round in front of us, yeah? And again, single and a single together. 1, now you're going to leave your arms halfway open. You're going to bring your feet to their hip distance, then you're going to rock it forward and open. So you're doing this ripple motion. Figure of 8 and back. And again. 1 and 2, and again 3 and 4. Now take the right arm over the top, and then over. There we go. All right, let's ripple it forward again. So I'm going to come forward for 1. I'm going to do 1 more ripple, in, and then I'm going to go over the top. I'm going to put these 2 movements together. I'm going to step out, single, and a single, double. 1, 2, and again, single, single, together. 1 and 2. Ripple forward, so the feet come, so your heels are under your hip bones when they come together, and then you're going to rock it over the top, and over the top. One more time, rock it forward for 1, and last time, and 2, and then take it over the top. Then we're going to slide out, place my hands onto my thighs. I'm going to slide, so it's a bit of a step touch, slide and back. So it's like a little step touch, but I'm coming down low, yeah? So rather than here, I'm moving in a circle, down low and in, yeah? So out, together, yeah? Out, together, and again, 1 and in. Wonderful. We're going to come from the side and we're going to roll down. Yeah, so roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way to the bottom. Then you're going to roll up. And again. Taking those shoulders back and down. And again, so roll down. Then it'll roll down. And then inhale, exhale, and you're going to roll up. Just going to keep my arms nice and low, but just keep them in front of me. I'm just going to touch. So I'm going to go into a low halo. So low to high. I'm going to bring the hands down to my right hip. Yeah. And then round. And then down into my left hip. Yeah. And again, round we go. Down into your right hip. And then round we go. And then down into your left. Okay, bring your hands to the center and then come up and through. Round to your right and to your left. And again, round to your right. And wonderful. Taking the arms down, just do a little roll down again. We're going to go straight into a thread like a needle. So you're going to come through and up. That's it. And again, down. And lift. So hand down onto the thigh, and then you're going to do 1, and again 2. Okay, now we did that little step touch earlier, right? So we work laterally, right? So I work laterally. So you want to get the heart rate up just slightly. So we're laterally, I'm coming across, yeah? So we did that earlier. So laterally step. Now, instead of going forward and side to side, I'm going to go forward and back and change legs. Forward and back, yeah? So exactly the same. It's a step and it's a comeback. So it's like I'm taking a walk, I'm stepping in. Now, with this little step in, I'm going to go into a knee and then bring it back, yeah? A knee and bring it back. So instead of a touch, I'm just taking a foot off the ground. Now I'm going to change this to 3 repeaters. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, step back. Step 1, 2, 3, step back. 7, step 1, bring it down a little bit lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, step back. Other side, step 1, 2, 3, 4, lower on the left knee. 5, 6, 7, step back. Side squat. 1, 2, that's it. 3, last one. 4, step forward, single knee, and step forward again, single knee. Side squat. I'm going to change side squat. I'm going to step forward, 3 knees. Step 1, 2, 3, step back, side squat. 1, 2, step repeater 3 times. 1, 2, 3, step back, side squat. 1, 2. Let's do that again. So step forward, right, 3 repeaters. 1, 2, 3, step back. Here we go. 1, 2, step forward. So it's step 1, right knee up, 2, 3, step back, down, lift, down and lift. Lovely. Bring the arms up, just introducing a little bit of choreography for you. And one more time. And okay. From here, guys, let's just lift the shoulders, just relax the shoulders. And before we start onto our weights, interlace the hands, push them forward, lift to the top and open. Moving them around, prayer, push, lift and open. And you're very nice and you're picking weights and your hands are cold. You might ask your cup. There we go. Push away and lift and okay. Let's go now. We start to put together some routines, but we're going to use it with a weight. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with, I'm not going to use 2 weights today, only 1. I'm going to start with the weight into my right hand. Okay, I'm going to build this up slowly. I'm going to take the weight away into a lateral raise. Yeah, into a lateral raise. I'm going to keep, nothing's a rush. I just want you to think about when you, even though we're doing various body movements using multi-muscle groups, there is no rush. Okay, now I'm going to change this because the arm is getting tired, but I don't want to put the weight down and I don't want to change sides yet. So I'm going to come down into a little squat. Yeah, so I'm going to come back down. I've used my upper body now is resting, and now I'm using my lower body. I'm going to change this. I'm going to go lunge back for on my left. Here we go for 1. That's it. 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to go back to my upper body and I'm going to do a bicep curl. Yeah? So I'm doing a little turn at the end. You see where I'm bringing the palm in towards my shoulder. I'm going to come up and lower. I'm going to do 1 more and then I'm going to switch hands. Okay. All right. So lateral raise. So we're going to do upper body, lower body. So 2. I'm going to keep everything in 4s. 3 and 4. Now I'm going to come down into a squat. Down for 1. So it's like a suitcase squat. It's not keeping the head and shoulders up. 2, 3. Now get ready to lunge back on your right leg. So we do 1, 2, that's it, 3, 4. Bicep curl for 2, 1. Last time. Then you can switch hands as you bring it down, lateral raise. Let's just go from the top on this. So nothing's changing. I'm just cutting it down slightly. 3, and then 4. Now I'm going to do 4 squats. Down 1. So think about things in 4s. 2. That's it. 3. Now I'm going to lunge back on my left leg for 4. I'm going to go down for 1. Step it in. 2. Step it in. 3. Now we're going to do just 2 bicep curls. That's where I want to change hands. Right? This is your last time onto this little routine. Lateral raise for 1. That's it. 2. So combining muscle groups, upper and lower body. Okay, now we're going to go down into your squat. Down for 1. Remember your suitcase squat. So your weight now goes at the side of you. Think of it like a suitcase squat. Now I'm going to lunge back for 4 on my right. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Push your weight back. And 4. Give me 2 biceps. 1. And instead of switching to the right side, I'm going to bring it down in front of me. Okay. So my weight now is in front of me. I'm going to slightly move over this side. I was going to do 4 steps over and 4 back, but we're running out. We're a little bit tight on space here. All right, you might need help. Might not be so much in your house, but here's small. So I'm going to bring the weight in front of me, and I'm going to come down through and lift. I'm going to do another one over to the right. Yeah, and then I'm going to come back. I was going to do 4, but I'm only going to do 2. That's it. Okay, then I'm going to come out. I'm going to do 3 squats. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. The other side. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. So pushing down through those reps, nice and deep. 1, 2, 3. Step in. Okay. I'm going to take the weight into my right hand, and I'm going to step back on my right foot. I'm going to lean into it. Yes, I'm leaning down, straight from the side, from here. Okay. So the weight, my hand is facing into my knee. My arm is long. Okay. I'm going to do a 1 arm single row. Up we go. That's it. Lovely. Just 2 more. So you kind of bring in the weight up into your back pocket. As I lower the weight, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to bring my both hands on my weight. And I'm going to come into an upright row. Yeah, and we go. That's it. Elbows wide. Elbows wide. Okay. I'm going to take the weight into my left hand. Step back on the left leg. Lean down. Lift 1. Lift 2. Lift 3. And 4. Step in. Both hands onto the weight. 1. I'm going to put this little routine together. 2. Hope you're liking it so far. 3. And last time, 4. Now, sumo squat slide over. Do 2. 1. 2. Let's travel back. 1. And 2. Then we're going to slide out to the right for 3. 1, 2, 3. Together. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Together. Step back right leg. 1 and 2. Lovely. 3. Last time. Step in. Both hands onto the weight. Come up, upright row. 2. Probably feeling easy doing upright row on weight. Take the weight into the left hand. Step back and row. 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4. Step in, bring it in, up for 1. There we go. And up for 2. 2 more. Come back a little bit. 3. Okay. And then 4. Okay. Take the weight into your right hand. I'm going to come over. I'm going to take the left hand to the side of my head, and I'm going to come over. All right, we're just going to come basic, just kind of recalibrate. That's like a lot of choreography, a lot of going, lots of things going on. So let's just keep it in one position now. One position. As we go into a side bend, I want you to come down as deep as you can. Deep as you can. Let's change sides. So we're going to come out. And 2 and 3 and let's do 2 more. Come down deeper on these last 2. That's it. Okay. All right. I'm going to take the weight into both hands. I'm going to halo. So I'm going to go all the way round, and then I'm going to come down into my right hip. I'm going to come all the way round and then down into my left hip. round, down into my right hip, round, and then down into my left hip. I'm going to keep the weight in front of me, and I'm going to push it up into a little shoulder press, and then I'm going to come down. Yeah, so I'm keeping those elbows tucked in. So don't get them wide. Tuck it in, lift, and lower. Okay. 2 more. So now you see what we're doing. We're resting the lower body, and we're working out upper body. Now I've got the weight at the top. I'm going to walk it down behind me, and then I'm going to push it down. Yes, I'm going to drop it down and lift it up. Okay, so I'm going to put all these together. You know it's coming, don't you? You know I'm building on a pattern. You know what I'm like. Okay, bring the weight in towards your chest. Go down into a little squat. This is called a goblet squat. You're going to lift and you're going to push up to the top. Roll it down. As the weight comes down, bend the knees, goblet squat up the top. Yeah, and again, I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to leave it at the top. Yeah, I'm going to then 1 more, and then you're going to leave it at the top, and you're going to come down into a tricep. The weight just comes behind my head. 2, 3, and 4. Bring the weight down and over. Halo around. So it's a large halo. And then down to your right hip. Around. And down to your left hip. And again, round we go. Down into your right. Down we go. And then down into the left. Lovely. Take the weight into the center. Roll down with the weight. Take the weight onto the floor. Take your right hand onto your weight and the left arm back. So we've done 3 routines there, ladies. 3 routines. So I'm not going to put them all together. We've done them each one. We could put them all together, but I'd like to, it's 11:30 and I want to do some work on the mat with you. Okay. All right. Leave your weight on the floor, roll it away from you, and then roll up. Roll up and come to the top. Okay, right, so I'm going to stretch out my mat. I'm going to come down on the mat in a moment. I'm going to take my mini ball as well. We will not have a lot of time on the mini ball, but we will. I think it's our favourite piece of equipment, that, isn't it? How can we not use our mini ball? Okay, so feet are facing forward. Right, get yourself comfortable where you're anchoring both heels down into the ground. Then you're going to roll down. Right, you're going to roll down, and then when you're at the bottom, walk your hands away from you. Right, so you're going to walk your hands away and you're going to press down into your heels. Right, so press into your heels. Then you're going to walk away further, so you're coming into a plank position. Okay, I'm going to, this is the more advanced plank. I'm going to take this down lower. So I'm going to climb down, so down and down. Okay, so this is where you can choose. So you can place your knees down or up. I need to come back a little bit. All right, yeah. Now I'm going to choose to keep my knees off. You can take your knees down if you want to. I want your legs to be nice and wide though, okay? Because I'm going to do something in a moment. You're going to take one arm away and then bring it in, and then the other arm. So just stretching that arm out. Yeah, and I'm going to turn my back on you in a moment. So do excuse me. Okay. Now I'm going to turn. I'm going to face the camera. I'm going to turn. I'm going to take my hand up to the ceiling and twisting through on my feet. Then I come back and I come through on the other side. Yeah, and again, down and through, and turn. One more, down and through, and turn. Drop down onto your knees, climb back up your ladder. Yeah, so there we are, down on your knees, you're up your ladder. So I modified the plank with you. And you're going to lower the chest and you're going to lift up. Yeah, we're going to lower the chest down and lift up. You've got 2 more into press up. 1 and then 2. Okay, hip back, child's pose. That's my next routine. Got me routine number 4, and we'll put that together. But I won't keep you a long time on the platform. Let's get the hardest out of the way first. So come forward, lift up onto your toes, and coming into a high plank. So let's all start in a high plank. Then come down onto your forearms. Right, you can come to the and then open. Now, if you're on your knees, notice that the rotation, obviously, not quite as much. But if you're here, yeah, you can go further back. Again, it is up to you. Through and round. Let's finish on those press-ups. Drop the knees, climb the ladder, and give you 2 press-ups. 1 and 2. Sit back, child's pose. Are we happy so far? All right, let's come down. I'm going to climb in a seat, and I'm going to bring you all the way down. Right? I'm going to get my weight and my knee all out the way a moment. My lesson plan. I'm going to do 4 exercises, all on the, when we're lying down. Let's just come down into a little half roll back. Just try and relax as much as you can. Down and lift. Yep. Down we go. And lift up. Okay, now down and down and down. Come all the way down into the mat. Place your hands at the side of you. Cross your legs. Yes, there's my cross my feet. And there's a reason. Place your head, neck, and shoulders down. Okay. And what you're going to do from here is you're just going to lift the hips away from the mat. Okay? So you're just going to do like a little lift. Now the reason I want the feet crossed is, okay, it's going to be a little bit of an extension through the legs. But what I don't want is the momentum like that. Yeah? I want you to think small. So really small. Yeah? And again, so squeeze, push. So you're working through those lower abdominals. Squeeze and push. Okay, one more time. So working through the lower transverse. Squeeze and push. Wonderful. I'm going to uncross. I'm going to bring my head, neck, and shoulders away from the mat. And I'm going to place my right elbow to my left knee and my left elbow to my right knee. Over and over. Yeah, 2 more. Then I'm going to put these 2 movements together and then I'm going to add on. Okay, so head, neck, and shoulders down. Cross the feet. Curl for 1 and 2. You're going to do 4 of these. Yeah. 3. Last one. Press into the mat. This is one of the hardest. Head, neck, and shoulders away. 1, 2. Now, if this is too much for you, take your feet down and take your elbow out towards your knee. All right. So that's up to you. We're going to do 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Knees into chest, head, neck, and shoulders away. Come into half a roll back. 1 and 2. 3 And now my last one, I'm going to hold it. I'm facing my V-sit. I'm going to extend my right leg, extend my left leg, extend my right leg, and extend my left. Sit up on those sit bones, roll it back. Let's put it all together. Cross the legs over, reverse curl for 4. 1, squeeze. Just even if the movement is so small, it's a tiny little movement off the mat. Tiny movement. Lift head, neck and shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. In and lift up. Half a roll back for 4. 1. This is your last time through on this routine. 2. And 3. Plus 1. And 4 hold. Isometric hold. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lift. Wow, that is really hard. When you're in that V position and you're holding and you're doing your legs, wow, that's a real hard core exercise. Take your mini ball, let's do something nice. Roll back, lift up and place the ball just behind you. Open your arms and place the soles of your feet together. And just relax. Feet down onto the floor, and lift and lower, and again lift and lower, lift and lower. One more time, lift and lower. I'm going to come up on my right, then I'm going to come up on my left. That's where you get a bit shaky. I'm going to extend my right leg, then I'm going to come in. Then my left leg. Yeah. So I've done a tap down. I've done a leg extension. And now I'm going to do a bicycle. I'm going to lead with my right leg. Yeah. I'm going to lead with my right. And then I'm going to go backwards. Yeah. So lead through. So cycling forward and cycling back. Lift the legs up and flex the feet. Drop the right leg down. Remember at the beginning I did a single, double with you. And that's another single. Now I'm going to do 2 doubles. Now you can come down as low as you want to. And lift. Yeah. You come down as low as you want to. That's your single, and then 2 doubles. One more time. Single, your last one through, and then I'm going to do it from the top, from where we're on the ball, and then 2 doubles. 1, and lift, last time, down, and lift. Drop your legs to tabletop, tap down on the right, tap down on the left, leg extension right, leg extension left, lead on the right leg, circle around into your bicycle, and then you go backwards, and then you're going to lift both legs up to the ceiling, flex the feet, single, and single. Your last one, this is probably the hardest part now. You need 2 doubles. 1. Now on the next one, you're going to go down as low as you can. Now as you bring it back up, you're going to hold it. So decide where you want to hold it. Hold it there. Keep the feet flexed and you hold for 8 seconds. Much harder when you come from the floor up than from the sky down. Okay, hold that there. Well done, well done, well done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, perfect timing. All right, take the feet down, peel away from the ball, little bridge, take the ball away and then lower down. So just a little bit of hip bridge there. Okay, just basic. I'm not going to do any fancy work with you now at the end. We've done enough of that today, haven't we? Okay, isn't it just amazing? Working with one weight completely changes the dynamics of a workout. Yeah, and when you're concentrating on, say, lifting like a lateral raise on one side, that weight feels heavier rather than having the momentum of both arms moving at the same time. So that weight is actually feeling a little bit heavier. Yeah, and again, one more. Lift and hold, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And relax. Guys, stretch those legs away from you. Take your arms above your head and give yourself a full body stretch. Okay. I'm going to come up to a seated position. You're going to stay lying down or seated, whatever you want to do, but I want you to be comfortable. And if you don't want to stay for the relaxation and you want to sign out, then that's fine. You do what you want to do. But I wanted to keep time as part of our Zoom workout to have this meditation today. So I'm going to change the music over. And as I said, you can so this is a relaxation of 5 minutes. That's all I want to share with you today. And then you can get off and do whatever you want to do. But if you are finding it difficult to relax, you've got too much going on today, and you find you're fighting with this relaxation, then please don't be afraid of getting up, turning it off, and then going. Don't forget you can have the recording and you can use this at a time that suits you. Sometimes you spend all this energy trying to relax and you can't. What I ask you to do now, breathe. Poem, I was listening to a radio for last week, hour, and there was a poet called Becky Hemsley, and I'd like to read her poem to you as well. It's called me. I shall read that to you. So breathe. The poem's called Breathe. Right now, I just want you to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Closing your eyes if they're not already closed, and take some lovely cleansing breaths in. Inhale deeply through your nose, fill in your lungs, and exhale slowly through. Welcome to this brand new week, a week filled with possibility. I'm going to guide you through the next 5 minutes. Relaxation, help you kickstart your week with renewed energy and positivity. So breathe in the fresh energy of the new week and breathe out any lingering worries. Now let's bring our awareness to our body. Begin at your toes and work all the way up. Noticing any areas or discomfort and tension in your muscles and joints. And as you identify these areas, send your breath to them, allowing the tension to melt away. Think about your goals and aspirations for the week ahead. What are you looking forward to accomplishing? Imagine yourself succeeding and feeling really proud of your achievements by the end of the week. Let's express gratitude for the new week that's before us. And be thankful for the opportunity to start afresh, to learn and grow, and to embrace new experiences. Gratitude sets the stage for a positive week. Your affirmations for this week are: I am ready to face this week with enthusiasm and determination. I am capable of handling whatever challenges come my way and embracing them with the joy that they bring. Picture yourself stepping into a bright sunny day. You're filled with energy and vitality. You visualize your day going smoothly and your goals being achieved. Feel the positivity and motivation flow through you. Breathing in for 4 and exhaling for 4. Breathing deeply in for 4 and exhaling through the mouth for 4. I'm going to read you this poem by Becky Hensley called Breathe. She sat back and they said she was shy. She led from the front and they hated her pride. They asked her advice and then questioned her guidance. They branded her loud and then were shocked by her silence. When she shared no ambition, they said it was sad. She told them her dreams and they said she was mad. They told her they'd listen, then covered their ears and gave her a hug while they laughed at her fears. And she listened to all of it, thinking she should be the girl they told her to be best as she could. But one day she asked what was best for herself, instead of trying to please everyone else. So she walked to the forest and stood with the trees. She heard the wind whisper and danced with the leaves. She spoke to the willow, the elm and the pine, and she told them what she'd been told time after time. She told them she felt she was never enough. She was either too little or far too much, too loud or too quiet, too fierce or too weak, too wise or too foolish, too bold or too meek. Then she found a small clearing surrounded by firs, and she stopped. And she heard what the trees said to her. And she sat there for hours, not wanting to leave. For the forest said nothing. It just let her breathe. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Open your eyes, feeling refreshed and invigorated. Take another deep breath, inhaling the determination to tackle the week ahead. I hope you carry this energy and positivity with you throughout the week, because you've got this. And I wish you a fantastic start to the week. In your own time and ideas, coming into a seated position, going to sit on your sit bones. Taking your right arm down and your left arm over. And your left arm down and your right arm over as you begin to open the waist a little bit further on each movement. Lovely. Interlace the hands, drop your chin to your chest.